Mick, it is such a pleasure to have you in the studio. Thanks for joining us.
You're very welcome.
Playing It Strange tonight at the Vodafone Events Centre. Now, last time you spoke on the phone to JT, I was filming something. You hadn't met Sir Bob Geldof yet, but you've obviously met him now.
I'd watched some documentaries on him before I came here, and he's a fascinating person, and sort of odd that we had not met. But as I was talking about tripping up on the seafront there, how did you fall?
I was running along Tamaki Drive there's like a little knee-high wall along the seafront, and I jumped over a gap thinking I could make it, and didn't, hit it, went straight down on my face, broke my watch, bruised all my arms and stuff.
I'm down at the harbour walking, exercising yesterday.
It's dangerous, be careful.
Be careful. Well, and then trotting along, and then I do a double take. I go, that's Bob Geldof. And I sort of kept going. I went, yeah, that's Bob Geldof. I mean, I know what he looks like. And I turned around and he was gone. So when I met him in the hotel lobby this morning, I said, we sort of have met. And he said, what do you mean? I said, were you on the harbour front at a certain time? It was him. So
wow.
That's fantastic.
He was totally jet lagged. He's flown from London and he's flying back tomorrow. He's insane. So he really needs a medal for being here and doing this event.
And you obviously wouldn't be doing this if you didn't have a passion for it. Now, one of the things I did see on the little program, it said that you're going to reveal a side of yourself that we've never seen before. This event tonight. Yes.
So better think of one.
So you better think of something now. So what are we going to see that we haven't seen? Because I think we've seen quite a lot, haven't we, over the years?
Well, I mean, this might get into the X-rated department all of a sudden. But
get those last tickets.
Ladies and gentlemen,
yeah.
I actually didn't know that, but I think the reveal is that we speak very openly. I can tell by the way that Bob speaks, very to the point, and we are able to be not victims, but victims of circumstance where they are free to ask us anything they want. So,
well, hey.
Look out.
Only for 30 seconds, though. But that probably is the reveal. And not frightening at all. I love being open about almost anything in life.
You mentioned that in October, this is the last on the road bit for you for a while.
Yeah.
Is there going to be more? I mean, you're not
jacking it in.
You're not saying no.
No. I think, well, you can take some comfort. If we were doing that, we would have told everyone.
Good. Yeah. Because you can't just, you got to do an Elton on that one. You got to do it for like
there are
years
those
in
bands,
advance.
We don't know quite when and where, but and certainly I would be very disappointed if we weren't doing a little something in the next 18 months. And then it might be, the dreaded end. It's the Rolling Stones, they keep saying this, that, and the other, but the likes of Neil, very active, the likes of myself, very active. So one way or another, we'll always bang it out and be playing because we're all players. And the rest is really up to, at a certain point, we're not ancient, but, we're in our 70s now. And you go, do you want to spend 2 years away from home? Well, probably not. Or would you like to go and play a fantastic festival in Rio? You go, yeah.
That sounds like a bit of fun.
I could do that.
And everyone knows it's
I can do that.
Yes, 70s and new 50 anyway.
Now, you've just finished this big run of concerts in New Zealand. How much fun was that tour coming here?
It was huge. It was major difference that made it like a homecoming, having Neil, Finn, and realizing that when I introduced the band, of course, I get around to introducing him. I go, yeah, well, maybe. Do you know who this guy really is? I don't know. I just met him on the street, and he said he could play guitar, and I'm like draining it out. They love him so much, and we of course knew that, and I think it was a very, very fitting. This was supposed to be the end of our tour, a very long tour, world tour. We're doing some more shows in the States, as it turned out, in December. But this is it, for our, for the moment. And it was just a joy to see the fact that I met him before, it all came true, and I was able to ask him to join the band, and it's worked out so amazingly well. And having the homecoming kid, who's very well respected, as you know, and part of the community in a major way, and a thinking man, and an incredibly creative man, and also happily his family, and they are an amazing family.
They are a great bunch, aren't they? Did you, obviously Fleetwood Mac have been together for so many years. Do you still do that thing where you hang out after the show? Did you go round to Neil's and have a barbecue at any stage? How does it work?
There was a huge farewell party at his house that lasted till 3 a.m.
Nice.
Oh, were the neighbours knocking on the door? Can you keep that? Oh, sorry.
sorry.
Yeah.